Skinwalker's lore. Welcome to Midnight Folklore. Today we will be exploring a very interesting and intriguing piece of history that encounters the wild and mysterious part of the unknown. Before we start, I would like to ask you to like, share, subscribe and leave a comment as to what would you want to see for the next video. Every viewer is welcome and I thank you for clicking on this video. Now let's begin with the unknown. Navajo region is definitely one of the most gorgeous and history-filled places in the world. During the day you can feel the calmness in the wild, but during the night, it might be the last place you will ever be able to see. Today we will look at one piece of history and mythology. It has sightings all around the world. Whether you think it's not real or it's just some conspiracy, there are people who have encountered this being and somehow survived to tell the tale. And it begs to answer the question, did they made it out because they escaped, or did the creature just let them go just to play with their mind as to they could have fallen into their traps at any moment? Skinwalkers are mythological figures in Navajo culture, regarded as dangerous witches capable of shape-shifting into animals, known as Yinaldlushi, meaning with it, he goes on all fours. These beings are believed to harness dark forces for malevolent purposes. The story that brought widespread attention to the concept of a skinwalker was the account of the Sherman family, who purchased a ranch in Utah in 1994, and then later on in 1996. Media frenzied their experiences at the ranch, including sightings of large, animalistic creatures that seemed to withstand bullets, vanish, and leave no tracks reported in the media. Particularly a 1996 story in the Deseret News. Defending against skinwalkers is achievable, but definitely the hardest thing you could be doing, as they are smarter, stronger, and they're unique and sharp. Keen scenes are always after the soul idea of how to hunt you down. Some stories suggest that bullets coated in white ash, particularly when aimed at a skinwalker's neck or hand, or silver weapons can be used to stop them. We have gathered stories from around the world that we think you are going to like.
The following story was submitted to us by email in hopes of reaching more viewers that believe in the supernatural. Now, I have been a long time avid outdoorsman. I live in Michigan and love hunting, also backpacking. I've only had two experiences like this. The one I'm about to describe is the worst of the two. This happened in 2019. I was at a buddy's house whose whole family lives on one street. All the houses are on one side and everything is woods anywhere you go. My friend's house is at the end farther down the road, so with that being said, nobody that isn't his family will be outside, especially late at night. We were having a fire and my friend asked me if I heard people talking. He turned off the music and we sat there silent. We listened, then we heard very strange laughing, but only one thing, not multiple. Then the laughing morphed into three things. I would say it started talking. It was so weird hearing it. Now where we heard this was across this little stream, so we would hear if it was coming to us. My friend has bad vision, so this next part, I only saw there was no cloud cover that night. The moonlight slightly lit the tree line up. I swear I saw a man turn and a dog thing upright. For limbed man thing just turn into a creature on the ground like a dog. I started hitting my friend, repeatedly asking, did you see that? Everything that happened so far, it has been maybe 5 minutes. It was moving very slow, like it was stalking us. It kept making strange noises. We could hear barking. In front of us was a pond, and on the other side of it in the middle a huge clearly was there. Then it appeared out of the tree line. We both saw a shadow. I've been in the woods all my life. I have never heard anything like it. You can make weird eclectic noises on DJ equipment or whatever, but nothing can compare to what we heard. We saw this thing appear and it let out the most highest pitched scream for about 3 seconds, as loud as a tornado siren. My ears started ringing and it started laughing again as we were grabbing the speaker. I noticed it starting running at us. Now there's a football field distance between us and whatever this thing was, and it crossed the pond in what it felt like a matter of a blink of an eye. We both went crazy and scrambled inside, locked the doors of course. Now there wasn't a curtain on the window, so I sat there staring at that fucking window for what it felt like a year. All reality was 5-ish hours until sunlight and I got TF out of there. I've told older men like my grandfathers this that go to all over the world for elk hunting etc., and they laugh at me. I will forever be in disbelief of this event. I will never forget it, and every time I think about I can't get that thing scream out of my ears out head. Thank you for hearing my story. I think a lot about it. Was this thing staring at me through the window and I couldn't see it? What if one of us tripped getting inside so many unanswered questions? I have that I will never know the truth. Well, that was it from us for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you found all this interesting and liked the history of the mysterious region. I hope you stay safe, and I will see you all in the next video.